everyone, welcome back. My name is Madhura. I have Jyoti with me, and we're back with another reaction video today. And Joe is going to tell us all about it, right?
Highly requested, and you and I like Brodha V, so I thought let's just get to it. It's a freestyle. It's basically him paying homage to Mobb Deep, and the blurb says, while on vacation in the US, Brodha V gave into the overwhelming urge to address the issues he and other non-mainstream rappers face, as he talks about how other popular rappers are out plagiarizing his lyrics and style, while the mainstream music media turns a blind eye to it. So, most blogs omit artists from South India and other smaller states in all their posts and lists, while their coverage is narrowed down to just Hindi and Mumbai/Delhi scene. So artists like Brodha V and others from the non-Hindi scene have garnered huge followings for themselves without the backing of such biased blogs and TV/radio media. So I didn't know that. Okay, blogs also are part of this. Okay, fine. So it's a freestyle.
Okay.
And
this is something that we have had on our request list for a very long time.
Here
we go. Brodha V with Shook Ones.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, play.
Hey yo, it's Brodha V.
It's very old school.
Yup, let's go. Yo. Cruising all the way to New York from Massachusetts. I had to do this and talk with a batch of new kids. Well, props, you got a few hits on YouTube. You got some clout and you act stupid. Go around yapping to the blogs, impress the rap in English ain't they see, and I'm not the best about you. Opt into rap in a popular language, and then I lack an audience, I'm not for the masses. Then why you plead for the feature trying to impress me? You see me painting pictures with lyrics like I'm Da Vinci. Codables that I provide in my ballads are plenty for your favorite rapper to casually spit it back in Hindi. I never had radio and TV support. Y'all have labels and stuff, yet your feces, you're broke. I'm endorsing brands, yet you have the gall to live off your dad's act like you have it all. Please, you had no struggles, you got no scars. Plus your raps are like Gujarat, they got no bars. Y'all forget about the South and the smaller states. We're never in your top tens, can call you racist, but the mainstream media did not debate. Truth Cody or the sound floods, so y'all just hating now. Back to just rapping, no one better than me. On the mic, I go hard like an elephant sneeze. Leave you black and blue like a smurf and his shadow. Careers going home in a hearse from the gallows. Impractical, delusional artists claiming that you're the shit, then I'm after you like a faucet. Why'd you even want a problem, kid? You're quick to take off at the PM on a foreign trip. Nan vakyadalliruತ್ತಿಲ್ಲ ಸುಳ್ಳು, ನನ್ನ ಪದಗಳಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವ ಸತ್ಯ ಚುಚ್ಚುವ ಮುಳ್ಳು. ಏಯ್ ನನ್ನ ಗುರಿಯ ಮೇಲಿದ್ದೆ ನನ್ನ ಕೈ, ನಿನ್ನೆ ಮೊನ್ನೆ ಬಂದ ಮಕ್ಕಳ ಸೈಡಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ರ ನೀ ಮೈ. Recollect to the bits, the penmanship of a legend for which the requisite is eminent wit. Let me preface it with unsettling levels of grit. The illest set of vocals to ever layer a snare and a kick. Dead or alive, nobody I'm compatible with. Rapping the slick is meant to make your mandible slip. Imagine the thrill, my life is only accolades filled. Intangible skills, vernaculars could baffle your will. Mangle you with the grammar like I'm Shashi Tharoor. I bet you'll never see me coming like an ugly masseuse. Your girl slide into my contact list. For the hammer in my pants that even Thor can't lift. Glow like a beaming Maserati with the fervent light. Till she be screaming like your body on a turbulent flight. See, I go harder with the wood than even Lucifer's axe. I get more head than medieval executioner's facts. You plan my fall, but I stand so tall that I gotta sit down and couch to shake hands with God. It's only virtually that you be sending me threats. Incapable pussies that couldn't turn a lesbian wet. Spot you like Gynax with binocs. Miles from my head came to break my spirit, but broke your hymen instead. Leave you cold in summers and watch your soul covers the fear of a joke, woken up from a broken slumber. Looking at a rogue and plundered in ghost and hovers, while you be hiding like porno Max and Snowden Spunker. Hey, Brodha V, the real face of Indian rap. Made it look way too easy. Nandri.
Nice.
Oh geez, he took it everywhere.
He took it everywhere. I think, like the blurb says, it's a homage to Mobb Deep, right? They were, I think, East Coast duo. So I think that it's the sample, because the sound is very old school East Coast hip hop. So and of course he was dropping some serious bars. Like we said, he goes everywhere with his.
He did not hold back. That's all I'm gonna
No,
say.
but I think it's understandable, right? I mean, it's because it's true, because if you just go out and ask, I mean, you walk out in India anywhere and you ask who's the rapper, they'll probably say Badshah, and Badshah is an abomination on rappers. I know somebody will send me like hate comments right here as I'm saying it, but it's very sad that if someone who's okay, he's a decent rapper, but he's certainly not the best. If he's got recall, then that's got to sting the real artists, right? I mean, these are guys who are really spitting words. That's some serious wordplay. That's some serious bars they're dropping. And if they don't even get a mention, I kind of understand the frustration.
The frustration and the irritation basically. It's just like really like thief. Okay, so the music is by Mobb Deep. It's the instrumental Shook Ones Part 2. But yeah, so your raps are like Gujarat. They got no bars.
I like, man.
The towards the end, he really got like into it, like hardcore.
Yes.
Just not holding back. But yeah, I mean, this is freestyle, and he killed it. Oh my God. The thing is, like, so here's my thing. You and I worked in radio. We didn't get the opportunity to play a lot of this music, even though in our own, like, firstly, there was a comment that said, these guys know a lot about music when they react to a song because they've been in radio. So I just want to clarify that not everyone in radio knows a lot about music.
That's a perception. Yes,
very few people in radio who actually have the interest in music. Not all RJs care about music.
That is true. That is true.
Know about music. Maddie and I are just two of the exceptions because we've been. I mean, I got into radio because of music, and so
same here. Actually, I mean, the fact that we both did radio for a decade and a half was just a bonus for us because. Yeah. I mean, it was the best job ever, right? You like music, you get to go play music and pick music for a living. So it was great.
Having said that, our years in the industry were also frustrating on many days of the week because we would fight for music that you and I would listen to in our spare time and that we personally enjoyed, but that we were would just not fit within the radio programming directives that we would have to follow, and we would be allowed to play on air. Having said that, also we used to not listen to the directives also, and we would like push the limits as much as we could.
Yeah, we are talking as radio programmers who kind of push the envelope, but I mean, I think you're touching upon a good point here, is that I mean, he is right in the sense that he didn't get support from radio and from mainstream media. And I'm, there is a machinery, and you and I know that there's a machinery, and sometimes you are, you have to make a few choices. It's not just because of policy and everything. It's also because that's what your listenership wants, and whether we like it or not, we are also going for the larger percentage of the listenership, right? So you want a huge chunk of population listening to your songs or the songs you play on your station vis-a-vis a song that 10 people who absolutely love will enjoy and listen. So we do create pockets where we play those very niche music forms and we give a platform, but that's nowhere near what should be done or what can be done.
Again, the programming policies are defined by the audience's choice.
Exactly.
Right?
So that's what I was going to say, is that and I think this is something that we've also touched upon in one of our other videos where we were talking about, I mean, as artists, yes, artists can have the right to blame the labels, because if the labels don't push them, they don't get the airplay. If they don't get the airplay, they don't make the charts. If they don't make the charts, their records don't sell, they don't get gigs. It's a different ecosystem out there. But for the audiences also, they need to take a little bit of responsibility in terms of being open to exploring and experiencing different music forms other than just what they see in mainstream. Because mainstream is mainstream because a lot of people listen to it. If a lot of people listen to rap, there are markets in the US where rap is mainstream because that's what that market listens to, because that's what the taste of that listenership is.
And there are radio stations only for that music.
Yes, right? So that kind of experimentation can only happen if the audiences also take the responsibility to go after and support others. And I'm not just talking about call your radio station and request, but go support them on their platforms, go buy tickets, go watch their gigs,
follow them on social media, interact with them, post your stuff to your accounts, just word of mouth. And it's easy to blame it on TV and radio, but they are just like TV. Today they're going, everyone's fighting for TRPs. Radio has always wanted the biggest chunk of the audience, each station, and they will just go by masses. So stop listening to Bollywood remixes.
Yes,
is all I'm saying.
Yes.
And people like Brodha V will get their due and will not hopefully get irritated and frustrated in the years to come. There's so many artists who are just in the making right now. They're sitting in their bedrooms and they're practicing and they're trying to write bars and they're trying to spit verses, and in 5 years down the line they should be able to hear themselves on mainstream radio stations. So it's really up to the audiences.
True, it is up to the audiences, and I think now the playing field has become a lot more level, because now I think thanks to social media platforms and everybody going digital, you don't really need a record label to sign up, right? You can create your own music and you can start putting out your own music, and I think that's where audiences become important, in the sense that they need to go and support these artists. I mean, if it also means that you pay money to buy their tracks, then you should do it. You should really do it, because you really will be helping them.
We did this a lot on our station, where like I played a lot of YouTube artists who were just coming out on YouTube and putting their music out, whether it was covers, whether it was even originals that they created in their own bedroom. Like we played a lot of it, and I remember the audiences would lap it up. They would message in on my show. At least that's the feedback I would get on my show. Love this music, please play more of it. And there would be listeners from around the world, in fact, who would listen to us online, and I would be shocked. I was like, okay, so there is an audience for this, and it does sound good on your speakers in your car and it comes out of your radio set. So it's kind of both ways as well. There needs to be feedback from the audiences for the programmers also in radio to understand. This works. It's not just, I don't need to play whatever words are. I don't even know what the current hit song is, but I don't need to play a Punjabi remix from Bollywood to get the audiences to lock into my station. I need to give them something that sounds good. And for that, I have to also believe in that music and that artist and that sound that I'm playing for them. So anyway, bottom line is it does work both ways, but a huge chunk of the responsibility lies with the audience. If you guys ask for it, then the radio stations and TV stations will pick it up. Even the music labels will pick up that artist if they see that they're getting appreciated online a lot and have a lot of following online. So on that note, I think we should.
We'll wrap this up. Like, comment, subscribe. We love hearing from you, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.